Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Boston Celtics. So with Drexler sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got James. Gary Payton is out there with Davis, and it's Houston at the 2. Here's Boston now. Garnett finds Stockton. Over Payton. Stockton's shot is off. LeBron outside. And James throws it down hard.
And his handle might be an underrated part of James's game. Totally throwing off the defender with that move.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with Joe Mazzulla. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so James will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Payton passes to LeBron.
Bully ball. LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night. Free throw good, LeBron.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
And both free throws good for LeBron.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
And that one's good, Irving.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
Pass to Houston. Here's Eaton. Payton outside from the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
That's a shot that Payton can occasionally make. I like whenever he looks to expand his range some, though.
Now Stockton. Havlicek outside. And here's Irving. Over Houston. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
James looking it over. Pass to Eaton. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Havlicek. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Garnett kicks to Stockton. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Here's Eaton, guarded by O'Neal. On the wing, James. LeBron is doubled. Outside, Davis. Back to LeBron. Shoots. And it falls over the rim and in. James has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Just adding to his record scoring total, I tell you, the ageless king.
Timeout.
LeBron James is his name.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Bulls making a change here. Reed's checked in. It's Garnett on the wing. Havlicek outside. Celtics passing it around. Shaq in the high post. Clock at 4. Offensive rebound. Stockton outside. O'Neal a screen on James. Stockton from outside. Here's Shaq. And finished off by O'Neal.
You know, even when you try to box out Shaq, he's still capable of grabbing the board. He's really just a hard, difficult matchup.
Here's Houston. He has yet to score. Pass to James. And they double up James. Here's Houston. Over Irving. Houston can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 3. Puts it up from 17. Garnett outside. Now, here is O'Neal. Over Reed. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. O'Neal's got 6. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Drexler. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Nash outside. Jokic sets the screen for Nash. Connects from three-point range.
You know, the stroke of Nash, so pure. He's got a nice high arching shot. A deadly three-point shooter, too.
Now here's Wilkins. McHale with a screen on Nash. And here's Maravich from the arc.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics trail by 4. 41 seconds left here in the first quarter. From deep three-point territory. And it's Havlicek missing.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
To the paint. Here's Nash. It's blocked.
So hard to get a shot past Artis Gilmore because he's big, he's deep, and he's got those long arms. Nice block there.
McHale against Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Jones. Lets it go with a 3. And Boston with the rebound. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
And so the first. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
John Stockton out there with Wilkins. Then there's Irving. And it's Garnett, and it's Gilmore in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Garnett kicks to Stockton. Garnett with the screen for Stockton. Hands it from downtown. Stockton's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Boston.
You've got to close out on Stockton now. He's a deadly three-point shooter and has textbook form.
Reed the pass to Davis. Garnett with the block.
An infinite reach, it seems. The wingspan of Garnett is just amazing.
Irving against Payton. Garnett kicks to Stockton. Here's the screen. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Stockton's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
Boston making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Houston. Outside, Davis. James wide open. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
LeBron ready to fire. Shot it with confidence there.
Wilkins, the pass to Stockton. Shaq with a screen on LeBron. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
James, the pass to Reed. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, still such an outstanding distributor. James takes great joy in finding his teammates in their spots.
Stockton dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Irving. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
You've got to keep a body on O'Neal. I know it's easier said than done. Or, if you don't, he's going to eat you alive on the lob.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And here's Reed. Guarded by O'Neal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, you talk about leadership. It comes in a lot of different forms and ways, and guys that provide that solid foundation for a team. Reed is one of those guys.
And both free throws good for Reed.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Reed with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Pass to Reed. Outside, Davis. The three from LeBron. And the Bulls with another miss. Boston trailing. Irving with the ball. He's picked up by James. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Payton finds James. Shoots the three. The rebound by Garnett.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Stockton outside. Shaq with a screen on Payton. Inside, here's O'Neal. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Now it's a 3-point Celtic lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Chicago calls timeout. Shaq is really having a good game here.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Both teams will make substitutions. Nash with it. Pass to Jokic. Now Drexler. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Wilkins. And now Wilkins running the floor all by himself.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
1:14 left now here in the second. Jokic draws the double. Bulls moving the ball around. Down low. Just 4 to shoot. Reed. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Maravich kicks to Havlicek. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 34 seconds left in the first half. Nash outside. Wilkins grabs the miss. Celtics leading by 5. Pass to McHale. Here's Gilmore. Drexler defending. The kick out to Wilkins. And here's Maravich. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Nash. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 5. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime.
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
Looking at how the Celtics... And that about wraps it.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Nash sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Davis. He's out there with Gary Payton, and it's Eaton in at the center, locking down the middle.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
Stockton passes to Havlicek. Stockton with a screen on Payton. And it's Havlicek missing. Bulls trail by 3. Davis surveying the floor. Out to the wing. Pass to Payton. Davis with a screen on Stockton. Payton from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Payton's got the game tied up here for Chicago. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here is Havlicek. Right side Irving. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Stolen by Havlicek. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. O'Neal a screen on James. Stockton's shot is good. Stockton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Garnett kicks to Stockton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Chicago trailing here. Now here's LeBron. He's got 9. And the Bulls with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Irving can't hit.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
LeBron outside. Payton with the screen for LeBron. Out to Payton for the lead. Drains the three-pointer. Payton's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bulls.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Stockton passes to Irving. Back to Stockton. Shaq with a screen on LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's deflected.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
James finds Davis. Back to LeBron. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. The Celtics with the lead. Stockton with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Over LeBron. Garnett the pass to Stockton. The 17-footer goes down. Stockton's got 4 points this quarter.
Stockton will drive it, but he also can pull up, too. Very versatile when he's got the ball in his hands.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Houston. The three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Davis against Garnett. On the wing, Stockton. 10 points for him. Here's Shaq. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. O'Neal's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics. LeBron passes to Eaton. Here's Houston. For 3. It's good from long range. Houston's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A new lineup here for the Bulls. Gilmore passes to O'Neal. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Havlicek. The shot's good on the assist by Maravich. Havlicek's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, we've talked about this often. Hondo does a lot of things that help you win. They're from deep range. That'll help spread the floor, too.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Drexler passes to Nash. Back to Drexler. And the dunk by Drexler.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Gilmore, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Yeah, and sometimes he comes off as maybe being laid back, but Gilmore is a fierce competitor in the post, and it comes out in his rebounding more than anywhere else.
There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Jokic drills the three-pointer.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And we've reached the end of the third. Celtics out in front, up by 4. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Boston leading by 4. Garnett is out there with Havlicek. Then there's Irving. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Gilmore in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. Havlicek outside. From outside, off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Out left to the wing. Now, Jokic. Drexler with a screen on Garnett. Shot from the low block. Out to Nash. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Stockton looking around. Back to Havlicek. From past the arc. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists now in this one. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Reed. Here's Jokic. Over Garnett. Jokic with a screen on Stockton. And it's Nash missing. Celtics leading by 4. Havlicek with it. Guarded now by Nash. And Garnett with the slam.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
Nash with it. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Boston. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Stockton the bounce pass. Here's Havlicek on the 3 off target.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Drexler outside to the inside. Here's Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Well, they had a rough stretch shooting in the first half. I mean, they've seemingly made the changes they've needed to make to improve that shooting percentage.
Stockton dishes to Havlicek. Kicks it out to Garnett. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Here's Havlicek. Reed with the steal. Payton against Havlicek. Loads it up for Davis. Reed kicks to Davis. That 3 off the mark.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Guys, it's their hard work inside that has them out in front, but they can't let off now. They've got to keep it going.
Havlicek outside. Teardrop shot, and Davis sends it back.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
Houston can't get it to go. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Havlicek against Reed. And he can't bank that one in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Havlicek. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Havlicek's got 5 points now this quarter.
And, guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
The Bulls call timeout. O'Neal's check in for the Celtics. The Bulls making a switch here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. Now he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
Shaq is screen on Peyton to the middle. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Bulls trail by 6. James left side.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 5.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Shaq down low. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Davis. The rebound by the Celtics. Stockton outside. Pass to Havlicek. Takes the 3. They get it again. O'Neal. He goes up again, and it's good on the layup.
Boy, they keep feeding Shaq, and he keeps scoring. The big guy giving his team exactly what they want.
And here is LeBron. A 3. Garnett grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Garnett is doubled. Lets the 3 fly. And John Havlicek the bucket on the assist by Shaq. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency from setting in.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the 4th member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. It's the Los Angeles Clippers facing the Golden State Warriors. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. We've got Dwight Howard, and it's Nowitzki in at the power forward position. Here's Bryant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Thurman. Goes back up. The rebound by Nowitzki. Here's Baylor, defended by Thompson. Up again. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Golden State. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Thurman. Soft touch off the glass.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And that one's good. Bryant.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Johnson passes to Durant. On target from range.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Pass to Howard. Here's Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Robertson. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Durant for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Pass to Howard. Now Bryant. Shoots over Thompson. And there's another one for the Clippers.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And here's Thompson for 3. Howard grabs the miss. The Clippers trail. Here's Bryant. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
Right wing. Here's Duncan. Back to Johnson. There's a screen. Pass to Duncan. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
Boy, Nowitzki not known for his athleticism, but nice flush there.
Johnson with it. He's scoreless. Pass to Duncan. Shoots from 12. Good work there as it goes.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Durant with it. Fires for 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the lob. It's stolen away. Thompson outside. And there's the drive. Thurman passes to Durant. It's good. Durant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Howard with a screen on Johnson. To the middle. And it's Howard finishing it off.
I'll tell you, running the pick and roll to perfection right there is Dwight Howard. Nice, strong roll to the cup.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. 1:14 left in the opening quarter. Curry passes to Gasol. Here's Dumars. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Wow, what a find. Marc Gasol, one of the best passing big men in the league.
Pass to Mourning. Outside Harden. Here's Mourning. Checked by Gasol. Second chance shot. Some solid defense from Gasol.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And the basket by Curry.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Archibald, the pass to Harden. Tries the spin move. And the foul is called. He missed it, So he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Stephen Curry.
You look back over the history of the game, James Harden, one of the absolute best at getting himself to the foul line.
And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in, and so he makes both from the line.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Curry looking it over. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't connect from long distance.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely...
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. The Warriors on top, up by 6. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This Game 6 getting started. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Marc Gasol is out there with Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Dumars in at the 2. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. And it's Baylor missing. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
Pass to Nowitzki. Now here's Bryant. Here's Baylor. Bryant outside. And Gasol with the block.
This guy, the defensive anchor, Marc Gasol, twice on the pipes.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And here's Bryant outside. Offensive board. Launches it. Nails it from 3. Bryant's got 9.
You gotta love Nowitzki setting his guys up with perfect passes.
The Warriors lead by 3. Curry from deep three-point land. Kobe grabs the miss. So it's Los Angeles now. Pass to Robertson. Here's Nowitzki. Bryant outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Marc Gasol.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And both free throws good for Bryant. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Outside Curry, pass to Dumars. Fires from the wing. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Dumars has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You can always trust Steph Curry to make the right pass. This guy has unbelievable vision. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Now here's Curry. The D's right on him. Misses another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Robertson. Beyond the arc. Gasol grabs the board. The Warriors leading. And here's Curry to the right side. This one for 3. There he is, the three-point king, delivers on cue.
You cannot give Curry an inch. This guy is relentless when he's behind the arc.
Pass to Nowitzki. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 4. Here's Butler. And And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That's good from Butler.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
Pass to Robertson. Here's Baylor. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Robertson. He's covered by Curry. Kicks it out to Bryant. Here's the 3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
They get it back. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Johnson on the wing, hounded by Morant. Johnson passes to Duncan with the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there, and we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot, just didn't fall there.
There's the block. Here's Pierce. Still no points. To the inside. A nice shot by Duncan. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Morant against Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Pierce. 1:21 left in the half. Out to the right wing. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds. The Clippers will take it.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Now Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that's good as he hits both shots. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Thurman. The ball's knocked loose. Now Morant. It's tipped. And here's Durant. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Mourning. 2-for-1 opportunity if they can time it right.
A great way to end the quarter.
Shoots. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick to Durant. From outside, off the mark. Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to Daniels. Corner shot. Basket's good. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, we're seeing Morant get more and more comfortable operating off the ball.
Here's Durant. The layup misses. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Clippers on top, leading by just 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
I like their follow-through on the offensive end, not taking the shots and walking away. They're hunting for those second chance opportunities.
Looking at the series breakdown for the Warriors. Facing elimination, can they even the series on their home floor? And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. The Clippers in the lead. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Kobe Bryant. And it's Robertson in at the point guard position. Here's Nowitzki. Sinks it from distance. Nowitzki's got 5 now.
Dirk is going to finish his career as one of the best scorers in the history of the game.
Durant looking around. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Robertson. Here's Nowitzki, guarded by Durant. Nowitzki, that one's good. He has 7.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Durant, no good.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
And it's Baylor missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Howard's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
They grab their own miss. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Dwight Howard makes his way to the free throw line. You've got to stay down on that shot fake. The defender doesn't, and he makes good use of it.
The first free throw is good. He does not get the second one.
At this point for Dwight Howard in his career, it's about being efficient. I mean, we know he can grab rebounds, play defense. He's just got to stay aggressive and efficient on the offensive end.
Thompson against Howard. Thompson passes to Duncan. Shot clock at 5. Goes up from the top of the key. Nice shot by Durant.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Pass to Howard. Here's Nowitzki. Here's Robertson. Three-pointer, no good. Now here's Durant. Lets it go from the wing. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game? Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
On the wing, Thompson. Over Bryant. Thompson, no good. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Nowitzki. On the wing, Bryant. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And the Warriors call time here.
Yeah, I think Coach calls this timeout right now because he's not happy with the distribution of shots. Difficult shots, contested shots. You've got to get a better offensive rhythm.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Duncan. Rebound by the Clippers. Nowitzki's got 5 rebounds in the game. Now Bryant, defended by Thompson. Bryant, no good. Warriors trail by 8. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Pierce, the pass to Thompson. The three is up. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Pierce. No made baskets yet. And the three-pointer goes.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Los Angeles leading by 5. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A minute 58 left to play in the third quarter here. Archibald, good.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
Curry passes to Pierce. Back to Curry. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
And Butler with the block. Let's go with a three. Gasol grabs the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Pass to Harden. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. .110 left in the third quarter. Harden from outside. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Now Curry. There's the three. Gets the three ball to go. Curry's got 9.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Archibald, the pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Curry from deep three-point land. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Harden with it. He's picked up by Gasol. Three-pointer. Kept alive. And that one's good. Gasol.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And a deep three from Curry. Oh, Curry from way out there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Harden again missing. Outside Curry. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. We've got Butler. He's out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Marion in at small forward. That's the Warriors 5. Pass to Robertson. Now here's Howard. Howard, the screen. Here's Robertson. He drops it from range.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Warriors trail by 9. Here's Dumars. Shot on the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Dumars has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Bryant outside. Pass to Robertson. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. And here's Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You can tell every time down the floor, Jimmy Butler trying to make a play, right there drawing contact.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's Baylor. And he lays it up and in.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And the Warriors with possession. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Fires the three. And it's Butler knocking down the three.
What you love about Jimmy Butler, this guy just competes. You want to concede the three? Okay, I'll take it.
Here's Baylor. The rebound by Bosch.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Butler passes to Curry. A deep three. Another three for Golden State.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Pass to Baylor. Here's Nowitzki from deep. The rebound by Bosch.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
The Clippers trail. Bryant outside. Pass to Howard. Here's Nowitzki from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thurman's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Baylor's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Now the Warriors with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Johnson passes to Duncan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Durant, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Durant. And there's the screen. Puts up a deep three. And the Warriors miss again. So it's Los Angeles now. Back to Bryant. Pass to Robertson for 3. Hits the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 3.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
It's tipped. Tries to save it. Golden State with the ball. Johnson with it. 4 on the clock. Here's the break. Oh, Thompson always in motion.
Klay Thompson calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
Here's Bryant. Here's Howard. Howard. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double.
Dwight Howard with the timely bucket. Go ahead, Big Sir.
Outside Durant. The 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard. Baylor pass to Bryant. Pass to Howard. Here's Nowitzki. Misses the three.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Outside Durant. Looking to get back on track. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn. And the stakes were high right there.
Timeout.
What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Warriors call timeout. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The offensive rebound. Thurman's shot is off. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
He's able to make it a 2-possession game with some solid work at the line right there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Warriors coach was going over with his guys. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, "It's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now." Let's see if coach's message resonates, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Duncan, the pass to Durant. Oh, gets the three to fall. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And with this win in Game 6, they've won the series. They've got to be happy to be moving on.
And it was a competitive